Bailey is one of the greatest people I've gotten to become friends with since middle school. We cheered together starting in my 7th grade, and throughout high school she has been a great friend, and we cheered together for the past 3 years. And she's always so energetic, fun to be around, and always I can rely on her for everything. And her spunk, energy, and happiness make her such a great person, and I'm so happy to call her my friend.
My favorite thing about Bailey is that she is a hard worker, she never gives up, and she's always got a smile on her face. She is very helpful, she's very caring, she's very loving, and she's everybody's favorite person, especially on the gymnastics team. Bailey also has one of the biggest hearts of anybody I know. In fact, her heart's probably bigger than her whole little tiny body. And she's just one of a kind, very special. Love you, Bailey. Gonna miss you.
My favorite thing about Bailey Adams is that she is an extremely hard worker. She never stops working until the job is done. She is a perfectionist, but a good perfectionist, and she is very, very humble. She never brags about herself, and if anything, she thinks that she is not as good as she is in any type of sport or even school. So she is such a great captain and worker, and I'm really going to miss her next year.
My favorite quality about Ben is probably he's very relatable. He, more than just having normal leadership qualities of being able to tell someone what to do, he makes it fun, he makes it, he becomes your friend along the way without you even realizing it almost, until you're kind of doing what he says and also collaborating with him, in addition to if he says something then you know it's the right thing to do. And he puts humor into everything, he makes pretty much everything enjoyable, and he puts his own spin on everything, especially the fact that he is the one who influenced me to unicycle and unicycle club, and everything relating to that I'm very thankful for, because it's completely because of him. And whenever people ask who my role model is, a lot of times I say it's Ben, just because he's one of my close friends that I really admire in a lot of ways, so yeah.
My favorite thing about Ben is probably that he's so nice and caring about everybody. He helps all of his friends with their problems, and he's always there when you need him.
What do I like about Ben Dixon in 30 seconds or less? Dependable, hardworking, great kid, dedicated, going to VMI. Even though we had to do SCA and stuff like that, he still ran for me, and that's what I like the best.
I've known Madeline Dowd for quite a few years. She's hardworking, she's tenacious, she's driven, she's very fashionable, and those are some of the special things that I know about her. And she's going to have a great time at college as she expands her horizons over the next couple years. Good luck, Madeline. Have a great time. Mr. Gerard, a.k.a. Uncle Mark.
Oh, Madeline, I love her. She's so open. She allowed me to be on the school outreach committee with her. She's super stylish. She's really hardworking, and it's really sad to see her go next year.
Hey Madeline, we're going to miss you so much next year because you're so funny and such a nice person, and you welcomed me so much this year, and super proud of you for your scholarship, and you're going to do great in college.
Carol, I'd just like to say you're one of the prettiest and most sweetest girls I've ever met, and you're so outgoing and funny, and I will truly miss you next year, and I'll visit you every week, and I'm not going to cry when you graduate, I promise I won't. And you are just so kind, and college is going to be great to have you. I'm going to be so lucky to have you, and I'm really going to miss you.
Favorite thing about Caroline is how great she is with everybody. I don't think there's a single person in the world she couldn't make them feel special or feel good about themselves, and she just does that to everyone, and she's just great with people. That's what I like about Caroline.
Hey Dugas, just a little video to tell you how much we're going to miss you next year, how much I've enjoyed coaching you. You're a strong young woman and good luck in college. You've made me a much better coach and a great texter with all my emojis, and I'm definitely going to miss you playing on that field out there. Good luck next year. Love you, kiddo.
We love you, Caroline Dugas!
Dugas, you are awesome. I love your long gangly legs and the fact that you look like a cooked noodle when you run, just like me. You are awesome. You are so funny. You always make me laugh. And my favorite moment with you, I'm just gonna have to say Cinco de Mayo at Mason Riggs at Homecoming 2K14. I love you. Keep being gangly.
Hey Carol, we love you so much, and we're really thankful that you've been our best friend throughout all of high school, and we're thankful for all the memories, and we know that we're gonna miss all the times that we've had together when we all split ways, but we know that we'll all be friends forever. We love you. Cheers to Caroline Dugas.
My favorite thing about Caroline is her sense of humor. She always finds a way to make everybody laugh, including me. She's the funniest person on the planet, and everything she says and does. And I love you, Carol.
Carol, I love you so much, and I'm so thankful that we've gotten so close this season, and I have no idea what I'm going to do without you next year, but I can't wait to finish out this season with you, and we are still ring chasing. I love you.
Anna is one of the most hardworking and positive people that I've ever met, and she constantly has a smile on her face and is probably one of the strongest people that I've met in my lifetime, and has always been such a good friend and easy person to talk to.
Anna Gunter is one of my best friends, and she is one of the kindest, most loving characters that I've ever met. You can always count on Anna to give you a hug, listen to your story, or even give you a ride if you need one. And I'm really going to miss Anna next year because she's the type of person that you only get to meet a couple times in your life. Anna, I wish you the best of luck in the future, and I know you're going to accomplish great things in the real world.
What can I say about Anna that hasn't been said? She's humorous. She's a comedian in the class. She keeps us all in stitches. She's hardworking. She has a bubbly personality, and every time she sees me, she always says hi. I see her at church. I see her at school. I hope I get to see her a little more because she's a great kid. Good luck, Anna, at college, and have a great year.
One of my favorite things about Brett Madden is what a hard worker he is. He stopped playing lacrosse this past year to work out in the weight room so he could help our football team because he knew we needed some defensive ends. And then he had just a fantastic year for us and incredibly successful. And another thing I love about Brett is his love of family. What a great family he has, a big family, people that really care about each other and love each other like you do on a football team. And that's what I love about Brett is that he brought that to our football team, that love of family and love of teammates.
Okay, I'm here to talk about Brett Madden because I think he's a great guy. I was proud to be his coach this year on the football team, and one of the best things about Brett is that he's a real team player. He will play any position, do whatever is needed to make a team successful, and he was part of the most successful football team that Cox High School has ever had. I also admire him because he stretched his leadership abilities and techniques and skills through working with workshops, and I appreciate that because it's one of the best experiences you can have. I taught his mother and his aunt and his two brothers, so I'm very, very proud to represent talking about Brett in a very positive light. I am proud of him and all of the fine qualities that he has as a person, and I wish him the best of luck in his future.
Brett Madden. Well, he comes from a long line of Maddens that have all done great here at Cox, both academically and athletically. What I like most about Brett is his quiet sense of humor and his humility, his work ethic, and I know he had a great group of friends that, he's very well liked. He kind of gets along with everyone. Loved the way he played football. Did a great job for us his whole time, both on JV and varsity. And we're really going to miss him. He's got that cute smile, and I know he's going to be successful as he heads out into the real world. He's a smart kid, and really he's the last of the Maddens that are going to play football for us. So I don't know how we're going to get along without him, but I hope he comes and visits often, and I know he's going to be successful in the real world. So Brett, love you, man.
I love Mia Stevens' determination and spirit. She's very kind and always has a smile on her face. When she's established a goal, she does whatever is necessary to meet it. I believe that she will accomplish the goals that she creates for herself because of her willingness to reflect on what she has and has not accomplished and her never quit attitude.
Me and Mia are friends. We've been friends since 8th grade, and she's such a wonderful person. She's such a great friend of mine. She's loving, caring, hardworking, and I just love her. So congratulations, Mia. Love you.
Mia's super cool. She's really spunky, and she is really inclusive. Like, she'll come up to you and she'll be the one to be like, hey, and she actually cares for you, and she's super cute and she's super spunky. And when she says something, or I don't know, she just has really strong, solid opinions. I just look up to her a lot because she's really, she's just really kind, and she's good at what she does. And
Nick has just always been a naturally great leader. Last year I had the opportunity to work with him on this actually exact same project, and it was just the type of thing where I would always be like, Nick, have you done this? And he was like, oh yeah, I did that 3 days ago. And so he's just awesome. He's always on top of things. He's just one step ahead of the game, and I think that's going to serve him very well in life. And Nick, I wish you good luck next year in college and whatever you do from here on out. Good luck, man, and we'll miss you next year.
Okay, Nick, it has been a pleasure to have worked with you for the last year and a half, both in class for comparative government, but mostly for starting this. I knew you were a go-getter when you approached me last year as a junior and asked me to sponsor the Rho Kappa National Honor Society, and it's been my pleasure to help you get this off the ground. This is your legacy for Cox High School, because this will be here long after you've graduated. So it's been a pleasure. You better keep in touch. Let me know how you do, and stop by when you're back in town. All the best.
I've known Nick Webb since I was a little kid. He is a phenomenal leader, and I hope one day I can have the leadership skills he does. He's led this SCA to new heights this year, especially at Love Run. He's a great guy, and I wish him nothing but the best as he pursues his passion at college.